In a world where technology is woven into the very fabric of our existence.
Seriously though, knowledge is more than power. It's a lifeline. But quality education shouldn't be a luxury. What if I told you there was a way to not only get a great education in the technology space, but at a price that's almost too good to pass up? Today's episode is how to get high quality, affordable tech courses online. 4 transformative courses, one mission to bring cutting edge tech education within your reach. Let's get it. You gotta get into tech. All right, first up, the customer success role. In this role, most of your day is going to be spent managing customers, okay? This involves meeting, onboarding, orchestrating internal resources, and executing tasks for them. So why would you choose customer success? For one, it's a high salary potential. The starting salary often is above $50,000 with the potential to earn more than $100,000 as you advance. There are even some senior roles in larger firms that can earn over 150 racks. That's crazy. So the next one, blending of the skills. You're mixing problem solving skills with relationship building. All right. So this one is really going to blend both. If you're really great at both of those, this might be a good spot. You're acting as the liaison between your company and its customers. Okay, so it's extremely important. And then lastly, it's in demand. Your role in ensuring customer satisfaction and reducing churn, it directly boosts the company's revenue, making this function extremely important across all the industry. So in this course, your instructor's name is Christy. All right, Christy is an award-winning 10 plus years in the game in SaaS companies experience. And right now she is the chief customer officer at the company Client Success. Y'all, she knows what she's talking about. So you're definitely in good hands in this course. And this course is designed to be completed within 16 weeks at 20 hours a week or 10 weeks at 40 hours a week. That's really up to you. And by the way, guys, if y'all don't know who I am, I'm Tech Bag Trey, and I also use a boot camp to get into the tech industry as well. So you're not alone if you're thinking about that. Yo, real quick, I wanted to tell you why Course Careers stands out as a great boot camp. Number one, the courses put you in position to capitalize on spaces in tech with hundreds of thousands of openings right now. Number two, it's valuable and tangible skills that you're learning. So after the course, you'll have the critical skills that companies are desperate for. And then number three, insider knowledge. All right, you have access to coaches, you have access to guidance on job hunting, resume crafting, interview prep, and so much more. So if any of that sounds like something that you're willing to take a chance on, check out Course Careers using the QR code or the link in the description, and that's going to give you access to a free introductory course in whatever course that they offer that you choose. And then after you decide the direction you want to go in tech, if you want to support the channel, you can use the code TREY50 at checkout, and that's going to give you an additional $50 off. Get started on your new life in tech today. You deserve it. Okay, so the next course is the tech sales role. Now, the entry-level role that this course prepares you for is called a sales development rep, or a SDR. Now, this is the course that I actually took myself. You can click on the video at the end of this video to check out my journey and how I broke into tech. But in this role, you're in charge of cultivating new relationships for your company with other businesses, and then setting those meetings up for the account executives to slam dunk or to close the deal. Right now, you can get started in this field with no degree or any prior experience. Okay, and Course Careers students are earning on average a salary of $70,000 in their first year, and potentially $100,000 plus after that. Tech sales is one of the highest paying entry-level roles in tech, excluding engineering. Now, a lot of folks earn $100,000 plus, with some top enterprise reps making over 500 racks. That's $500,000 a year. And if you don't believe me, head over to my good friend Antoine Wade's Black Heights YouTube channel. He definitely knows where the money resides. Now, who is this role for? The SDR role is perfect for people of all backgrounds, from 18-year-olds looking for college alternatives to people already in their careers that's pretty fed up, okay? They know they need something else, they know they need to change, or people who just aren't maxing out on their earning potential. This is a great spot to land in. And if that wasn't enough, there is a diverse career trajectory in this role as well. Now, because you're learning so much about your company's product, there are people who are able to scale their careers to account executives and then climb to roles like VP of sales or even the CEO, with other lanes being in roles of HR, marketing, customer success. There's customer success again, or even entrepreneurship. Now, when it comes to the day in the life of an SDR, in the mornings, you're really using your mornings to respond to emails, research companies, adding new prospects in, making outreach calls, that kind of stuff. And I would also sprinkle in company meetings and working on your craft. Now, after lunch, it's more personalized outreach, whether it's emails, LinkedIn, text messages, whatever's working. Okay, and then you're scheduling discovery calls, and then there's more outreach calls. This is a condensed version of the schedule, but if you want to know more and more detail on that, you can definitely check out this video or go to my channel for more videos on that. Now, this course is self-paced, with their course career students on average completing it within 4 to 12 weeks. Can't beat that. I mean, me personally, I was around 3 weeks and I had a job within a month and a half. Now, it wasn't easy, but it has definitely been worth it. In this role, you can really become an indispensable asset to companies with the skills that are taught in course careers. But remember, if you're wanting to insulate yourself from most company cuts and layoffs, you need to get close to the money. And tech sales is extremely close to the money. And by the way, guys, let me know in the comments, like, what direction in tech are you leaning towards so far? Like, or did you already have an idea? Let me know in the comments. I want to know. All right, next up, UI UX design. Now, normally the day in the life of someone in UX UI design, for 6 hours of your day, you're collaborating, you're wireframing, and you're prototyping. So when it comes to collaborating, that's engaging with developers, product managers, and business leaders to really speak to the design visions that they have, and then trying to refine those based on their feedback. And then when it comes to wireframing is creating a blueprint for web pages or the apps, and basically making sure that the structure and the content placement is all mapped out and right. And then when it comes to prototyping, that's testing, making sure the designs are interactive, identifying flaws, and then kind of getting that stuff together. And the rest of the day, the rest of the 2 hours you have user testing, and that's where you're watching real users interact with your designs. The stuff you just made, you're watching them play around with it, right? And so you're gathering insights and making sure that, hey, I need to know this so I can make changes, all that kind of stuff. And then lastly, it's going to be the UX research. And that's where your user interface research is just understanding the behaviors of the users. Like, man, they were looking for this. Why did they go over here to try and find it? So also looking at that kind of stuff, validating assumptions, and making sure your designs address the real user's needs. Okay. Now, why would you pursue a career in UI UX? For one, there's a high salary. So starting salaries often start above $70,000, with the potential to exceed over 150 racks once you make it to a senior role. Also, there's creativity and innovation in this role. If you're on the art side and you also like to problem solve, these things can happen in this role in digital designing. And then lastly, it's an in-demand skill. The fourth industrial revolution was the digitalization of industries, okay? And that was taking real life industries and then moving them into the digital world online. There's huge money in UI UX expertise, and companies are definitely looking for you. Now, the instructor in this course, his name is Anthony. He is a 15-year UI design veteran. I mean, he's had the world's best digital magazine for Wired. He's worked with global brands like Condé Nast, I think that's GQ, but BBC, and other luxury Italian fashion label. Currently, He's making content for Cisco, and I believe he does have a YouTube channel, so definitely check that out if UI UX design is something you're looking to get into. Now, this course itself is also self-paced. Now, the estimated completion is at 6 months at 20 hours per week, or 2 months at 50 hours per week. So again, everything is up to you. You making this choice. All right. Okay. Now we have information technology and help desk. So when it comes to IT, it's all about using technology to make business efficiency better. All right. So as help desk professionals, you're focusing on fixing the tech related issues for a more seamless business operation. All right. You are interacting with customers on the regular. So you're going to have good communication and soft skills for this role. Now, without a degree or prior experience, you have the potential to earn over $40,000 a year in year one, and then up to $90,000 plus as those years go on. So as you can see, this is again another high paying role. Now, the course is self-paced, and it's been typically taking around 8 weeks, with some students completing between 4 to 12 weeks. Now, why would you choose IT? Number one, it's diverse and again a lucrative career. Many specializations include cybersecurity, cloud computing, networking, sales, and management. Okay, so there's extremely high growth potential in this role. And then number two, it's an attractive salary and a huge flexibility in this role. So the median salary is over $97,000. Entry level roles ranging between 40 and 60,000 respectively, but there's so many hybrid and remote opportunities in this position. So if that's something you're looking for, this is definitely a good route for you. And then once you're done with this course, there's over 200,000 job openings nationwide for help desk roles that are waiting for you. So a typical day in the life of someone in IT or help desk: 8 a.m., that's when they're starting their day, setting up everything. Around 9, you're responding to emails and your ticketed assignments, all the way up until around 12 o'clock. All right, 12 o'clock, you're still working on tickets and projects. And then after lunch, you're addressing tickets, and around 4 p.m., you're really researching like the challenging tickets or the long-term projects, like really trying to hammer those down and get those done. And then up until 5, you're planning for that next day and what you got going on next. So that's a pretty solid IT day. So let me know in the comments, what direction in tech are you leaning toward? If this info resonated with you, or if it can benefit someone you know, share the love. Remember, the future of tech could be in your hands. So act now and let's shape this thing together. I'll see y'all in the next video.